Hello everyone and welcome to my channel called Demon Storytime. Thank you so much guys for coming, for your likes, comments, for your generous donations, for any kind of support to my channel. I highly appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming. And to all information about donation you can find down below in comments. Today we keep reading Grimm's fairy tale. And our story is called The Golden Children. There once lived a fisherman and his wife, who were very poor. They lived in a tiny cottage. One day the fisherman caught a golden fish in his net. "Put me back in the water and I will change your cottage into a castle," the fish promised. So the fisherman put the golden fish back and went home to find a splendid castle standing where his tiny cottage once was. He went inside to find his astonished wife sitting at a table laid with a feast. However, the couple's luck did not stop there. One day, they noticed that outside the castle door 2 golden lilies had sprouted. Then a horse in the stables gave birth to 2 golden foals. Next, the fisherman's wife gave birth to 2 baby boys, who were also made entirely of gold. The children grew into tall, strong, handsome young men, and they were the best of friends. The time came when they said to the fisherman, "Father, we want to take our golden horses and ride away to explore the world." Watching the 2 golden lilies outside the door, if they are blooming, you will know that we are safe and well. If they start to fade, you will know that we are in danger or sick. And if the lilies die, you will know we are dead too. With that, they said goodbye and rode off down the path. The brothers journeyed until they came to the fisherman and his wife and the golden lilies, if you can see. And in the people all laughed and jeered when they saw the man made of gold. One of the brothers was so upset by the mocking that he turned round and went straight back home. However, the other decided to keep going. I guess he didn't give up. He covered himself and his horse with animal skins, so the gold could not longer be seen. All that smart. Then he set out once more. Oh my god, excuse me. A little further down the road, he came to a village. He saw a girl there whom he thought was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen. He leaped off his horse, walked straight up to her, and asked her to marry him. What? To his delight, even though he was still covered by his animal skins, she fell in love with him too and said yes. What? Are you serious? Who wrote this story? Grimm's. Yeah. The wedding was held that very same day. unbelievable. I'm sorry. With much rejoicing, that night the young man dreamed he was hunting a splendid stag. It all seemed so real that when he woke up, he told his wife about it and set off into the forest to see if it would come true. It wasn't long before the young man glimpsed a fine stag through the trees, just as in his dream. Yeah. He took aim with his bow and was about to shoot it when the stag ran away. The young man ran after it over hedges and ditches for a whole day without feeling tired. But by evening he had lost the trail. He looked all around him, wondering which was the way out of the forest. After walking for some time, he noticed a little house among the trees. He approached and knocked at the door, thinking he would ask for food and water. But when it opened, there stood a witch. "What are you doing walking through the middle of the great forest so late at night?" the ugly old woman croaked. "I have been hunting a stag," the young man explained. "What? You've been trying to kill my stag?" The witch screeched. She pointed her finger and muttered some evil words. And the young man fell to the ground and was transformed into a large rock. Oh well. Then the witch laughed to herself and went back into her cottage and slammed the door. No drink, no food he got. All through the night, the young man's bride waited for him, worrying that something terrible had happened. And in the morning, he still had not returned. Meanwhile, back at the fisherman's castle, a young man's brother noticed one of the golden lilies beginning to droop. "Good heavens," he cried, "my brother must be in danger." He sprang onto his golden horse and galloped down the road like the wind, away from his home, past the inn, and into the great forest. There he found a little cottage and saw the huge stone lying outside. At once he knew it must be his poor brother. How? The witch heard him gasp and came hobbling out of her house. "I've never seen a golden man before," she called. "Come here, my dear, let me look at you." Of course she wished to trap him, but the young man did not go near her. Instead, he raised his bow and took aim and said, "I will shoot you if you do not bring my brother to life again." Then the witch snarled, but she had no choice. She touched the stone with her forefinger, and the young man immediately changed back to his human shape. How lovely. He threw his good brother. He threw off his animal skins and leaped up behind his brother on his golden horse, which sprang away through the forest like the wind. How the witch howled to see the two golden men escaping her clutches. So the young man went back to his wife, who was overjoyed to have him back. Here are the golden people and the horse, and the witch and her cottage. Astonished to see him in his true golden form, and when his brother returned back home, he found the drooping golden lily was standing tall and straight, blooming beautifully once more. Then they all lived happily for the rest of their days. Yay! That's it, my dears. See you next time. Bye.